Oh shit. Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm on it.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Burbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made. It's good for a first down at the 47.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He's got room to run. Fights through the tackle. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the outside.
This is a camel block. It's a fucking block, nigga.
He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their offense, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle.
Number 47 unit, shit.
Get any yards at all.
Fuck.
Second down after that run on previous play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw. Catch made on the outroute. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. He's getting pushed around.
I mean, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute get this touchdown.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Caught near the goal line. Brought down after 2. After the catch, the offense are close to punching it in. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out of the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra points hits the uprights. Got momentum scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time a completion. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back on this playoff game.
Yeah, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
pressure. I don't know, as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
The game makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Young. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. It's made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed by the receiver there. On the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Notre Dame being set for the first and 10 now. Now here's the toss play. Headed for the end zone. Now he's stopping on that one. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting in the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Carr.
Come on, motherfucker.
The 18, that's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the ground. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket.
Oh, that motherfucker got that off out of it.
He finds his man. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That was so fucking obvious.
Make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down.
Shit, I thought he ran a good route. Fuck.
Did their job, gave the quarterback time, and converted. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters.
Hey, bro, your pass, your receiver wouldn't get that bad, boy. You got to look.
It's a 1st and 10 play. They're going to run it.
No, bro.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. On the shotgun, take it off.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up for this offense. Bootleg looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
They tackle it, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the hand. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. They stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it out of the
Come on, bro. It's dumb.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Near the sticks, it's Jacobs. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Haynes. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open. Unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. The call team out there, they were fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Makes a quick grab. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Tackle at the 40 and learn a fresh set of downs.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He's running out of time here. Down the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw it.
Drop it. Thank you.
Chris,
Oh,
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver grabs it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Carr. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. It's would have been a big play. They could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hilton. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. Touchdown. bringing it out. It's Carr. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the call is on 1st and 10. We'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Come on, big boy.
Matt will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end.
Look like the eyes get hit.
Incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nice grab. It's Brown. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, it's 3rd and forever. The defense sits back in what I would almost call like a prevent defense, trying to avoid the big play, and it nearly cost him. This running back picks up a lot of yards. Almost thought he might pick up the 1st down, but we still do have a 4th down, but at least it's more manageable.
They can't connect,